Gunesh and Kizlari, Sunshine Girls. Gunesh is a 35-year-old literature teacher in Izmir with 3 kids. The girls, 17-year-old twins Nazli and Selin and their 2-year younger little sister Peri, lead a happy life in their own right. Haluk, a prominent businessman in Istanbul, wants to marry Gunesh. Gunesh wants to accept the offer, but there is a minor problem. Her daughters are not yet aware of Haluk's presence. Nazli's suspicion of her mother makes Gunesh and Haluk their relationship and emerge by pressing the marriage proposal. Nazli is against this marriage and will do everything to stop it. Selin thinks that this marriage is a great opportunity for both, for mother and herself. And the youngest Peri says she will be happy by making her mother happy. Despite all the problems that Nazli has left, Haluk has no intention of giving up from Gunesh. Haluk wants to invite Gunesh and her daughters to Istanbul in his home to introduce them to the family. The sudden marriage decision of Gunesh and Haluk also reacts in Martoglu's family. Sia Insi, Black Pearl. Hazal, a beautiful young girl, is engaged with Kenan, a handsome young fisherman. The day before their wedding, Hazal is forced to marry Vural, a successful businessman who falls in love with her since the first time he saw her working at his birthday party as a waitress. Vural's first wife Naz was just like Hazal, and that's the reason why Vural fell in love with her so much since Naz died 2 years ago and now he finds a replacement for her in Hazal. The story is telling us about the love story between Kenan, who thought Hazal dumped him just for money and higher social life, and who become a successful businessman with the aim of avenging them, and Hazal, who tries to forget all she has been through and the way Vural stole her dreams and youth, and of course Vural, who is still waiting for Hazal to love him as much as she loves Kenan. Ask Laftan and Lamaz. Love doesn't understand words. Hayat is a young girl who lives in Istanbul together with her 2 friends Asli and Apak. She has a happy life in Istanbul and wants to live there apart from her family. However, upon her father's request, Hayat has to find a good job as soon as possible. Otherwise, she needs to go back to her hometown and start to live with her family again. Hayat knows that she has to do her best on the next job interview for a multinational textile company Sarte. If she is hired by that company, she knows that she can persuade her parents and continue to live in Istanbul. During the interview, Hayat is mistakenly considered as Suna, who is the daughter of the company owner's close friend. In her desperation for the job, Hayat doesn't clear this misunderstanding and acts as if she is Suna and gets the job, becoming the assistant of Murat, the heir of Sate. Hayat doesn't disclose her true identity and starts to work together with Murat. Even though they argue all the time, they become closer and closer. Hayat is impatient, hot-blooded and clumsy, whereas Murat is firm, calm and arrogant. The two have totally different characters but begin to fall in love. In this story, you will explore a romantic comedy between 2 different characters. Sense El Kapimi, You Knock on My Door. Eda, who pins all her hopes on her education, confronts Sarkan, who has cut off her international scholarship, which leaves her with a high school diploma only. Sarkan offers Eda to give her scholarship back on condition that she pretends to be his fiancé for 2 months. Although Eda initially rejects the offer out of hand, she sees herself compelled to accept it when conditions changes overnight. While pretending to be engaged, Sarkan and Eda embark on an insanely passionate yet challenging relationship that will make them forget all they know that is right. Love may be difficult, but that is why it is so amazing. Halka, The Circle. In this series, the story of 2 young people named Khan and Sihangir will be on the screens. The name of Halka series comes from a 40-year criminal organization whose symbol is 3 rings. 2 young men, 2 different people, 2 victims coming from different places, standing next to each other, fighting with persistence and rage. A trophy of fate, a coincidence. They are going after a past that stays away and goes on. They are asking for the account of old books, dirty cases, big and small lies. They drift into a life where the mafia, the money, the intrigue. Halka is a story of a dark world of endless adventure. It's a past that hurts and bleeds. Khan and Sihangir's revenge on the earth. Azize. Azize is a story of love and revenge. Melek loses her family due to mafia family Alpanlar. She discloses her identity and changes her name as Azize. She leaves her past behind and starts a new life to protect her brother. However, years later, after her parents passes away, Alpanlar family now takes her brother away. At that time, Melek vows to get her revenge from this family. While pursuing her plan, she unexpectedly meets with a new obstacle, love. Kartal, the young, brave and smart son of Alpanlar family, falls in love with Azize. Which one succeeds at the end, love or revenge?